Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Further Beyond Gaming. My name is Cody GT, and in today's video we are continuing the week of Genshin, the hype leading up to the official release of the game on September 28th. Guys, each and every day that goes by, I'm getting more and more excited for the game to officially release. I hope you guys are as well. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at one of the bosses or one of the enemies that you're going to be able to fight in the game. I thought this would be a cool video to take a look at its attacks and some of the gameplay. So if you do enjoy today's video, go ahead and drop a like. It helps out the channel tremendously. And if you're new to the channel, you came here specifically for Genshin Impact, well, consider subscribing, sticking around, as we're going to be covering this game extensively, of course. So with that being said, really quickly as well, a huge shout out to the MiHoYo forum for being able to provide these little clippets and gameplay here that we're going to be taking a look at. And if you want to, you can go ahead and join the Discord. A link will be in the description below, where you can go ahead and discuss Genshin with like-minded people, you know, be able to join up with people on co-op and run dungeons and all that good stuff that entails Genshin and what's going to be available here very soon. So guys, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. I actually want to see if I can zoom this in a little bit more actually, so we can take a better look. So like I mentioned, this is one of the bosses that we're going to be able to go ahead and fight in the game of Genshin Impact, and I believe the name of this boss, or enemy I should say, is Pyro Regisvine. And from the attacks, from the gameplay, it looks like it's going to be tons of fun, very exciting, and going to be something that you may want to, you know, join up with some friends, do some co-op to be able to take this boss down if that's possible, or take this enemy down. I'm not actually even sure if it's a boss or not. So in the comments down below, if you know information about it, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. I'll go ahead and pin that for you. But as you can see, we have some quick attacks right here, firing off some fireballs at Amber. It looks like Amber's taking this boss on, which may not be too conducive, only because Amber's a fire elemental character, and it seems as if you might want to use an ice or water. I'm not exactly sure, but that's, you know, from from my guess, that's what you would want to go ahead and use. Now taking a look at this image right here, this gameplay, once again shooting off some fireballs, but it looks like they're slower and they're, you know, coming from different angles. They may even be homing to wherever you move, so you might have to keep that in mind when you're trying to run around. You may not be able to, and it looks like it has some hit stun on it, as well as Amber's getting knocked back and not able to move anywhere when she's getting hit, which is quite unfortunate. So you might want to try and avoid that attack as soon as you see it being procced by the enemy to get out of the way. So that's pretty cool right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next gameplay image right here, where it looks like the boss is charging up, so you can see this animation coming. It's, you know, very subtle, so it may take some, you know, fighting him a couple of times to really get it down packed. But as you can see, he kind of rears up, charges up a little bit, and then slams the ground. Has a bit of a knockback and AoE effect, so you want to be careful. Get out of the way once you see him shuffling around a little bit, like he's doing right there, doing a little shuffle right there before he slams on the ground. So that's, you know, going to be something you want to make sure to get out of the way of, because it has that knockback, knocks you on the ground, and probably does tons of damage. I do see a number down there that says 645, so I don't know how much damage that actually pertains, but yeah, I think that's going to do a lot. And then if we move on to the next one, we have this attack where he spins around and then once again slams on the ground. So once again, you have a bit of a startup here, so you can react to it. Once again, probably takes a few times to get the timing down to be able to avoid that, just in general, but nonetheless, it looks like one that you'll be able to get out of the way. Unfortunately, whoever was playing here ran right into it. It's probably just to show the knockback effect on it and how much damage it does, because we have a number of 1,200 and what? Oh, 790? I can't tell, but seems like a lot of damage right there. So you're definitely going to want to avoid that. Keep your distance, and especially if you have a ranged character like Amber or another arch or bow user, you'll be able to, you know, stay away from that, because it doesn't seem as if it spreads throughout the entire field. So that's a good thing. Now, if we're moving on to the next one, we have what looks like a sweeping attack here. Once again, looks like it's going to do tons of damage, so you're definitely going to want to avoid that. So it looks like a nice range water or ice user for this enemy is going to be pretty valuable here, because it seems as if it has more close range attacks that do more damage than the long range ones, and the long range ones seems like they're pretty easily dodgeable, so you're able to get out of the way. This one has a bit of a startup, a little bit of a pause as well before he does sweep around. So it looks like you may be able to dodge back or get out of the way pretty quickly from this one. It doesn't seem as if you're going to have too much issues. Now, if you're able to do this with friends in a co-op setting or environment, you really take advantage of your range users, really take advantage of your elements when it comes to ice and water, which I think are going to be very valuable here. Even maybe electric or wind could help out as well, and be able to attack this enemy from all sides and really do some damage. And then we have this move right here, which almost looks like the boss's ultimate or the enemy's ultimate, where he charges up this, looks like a massive fireball and shoots it right at you. Once again, I'm not exactly sure how reactable or dodgeable this one is, but you can see it's a bit of a charge up here, so I believe you're gonna have time to really notice that's coming and try and get out of the way, unless you're stuck in an attacking animation, which you may be when you're doing, you know, consecutive attacks with your basic attack, or if you're charging something up. You may be in trouble when it comes to that, but it seems pretty reactable. Now, I don't know how wide of an area it's going to contain, because in this clip right here, the character is pretty close to the enemy, so not really able to tell how big that fireball is actually going to be. So once you see that charging up, you may just want to get out of the way, and I can't tell how much damage it does exactly. I'm trying to read the number at the bottom. I can't really tell to be quite honest, but it looks like it's gonna do some pretty good damage. And then it looks like it leaves some type of flower on the bottom. I'm not exactly sure what that's referencing, so if you have more information, you can let me know. And then this is back to the first one that we saw at the beginning, which it's doing tons of damage. You're definitely not going to want to get hit by that. I don't think I mentioned that in the beginning. So anyways, guys, a quick video on this boss, on this enemy that you're going to be able to take on. I'm not sure if this is going to be in a dungeon or an abyss, or, you know, just out in the area when you're exploring and traveling and walking around. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you found it a bit informative, entertaining, and I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And like I mentioned, make sure you subscribe for more Genshin Impact content, as we're going to be coming out with videos on an everyday basis, hopefully leading up to the epic release on the 28th of September. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. And until next time, my boys, until next time, it's your homie Cody GT, and I'm out. Bye, guys.